I regret to inform you that I shall be unable to return until next week. However, let me take this opportunity to inform you that the focus of our stories will now shift. We have 4 pairs of matches heating up, and the evolutions and movements of each team are worth tracking. It is difficult to predict the outcome of each match, and there may be surprises in store. The big guys may have to watch out, and I apologize in advance for any disappointment that may result. Welcome to the block Chromium, where we will discuss interesting developments that may occur in the upcoming Champions League matches. Until this video airs, we still do not know who will be Chelsea's new manager, whether it will be Nagelsmann, Luis Enrique, or someone else who will take on this heavy responsibility. It is hard to imagine beating Real Madrid in 2 turns, and the upcoming match against the representative of La Liga is likely to be a full convergence of mighty soldiers. Chelsea may have to bear the brunt, but let us say that Real will easily beat Chelsea. The next match seems to be a statement that is relatively hasty when looking at the reality of the current status of the Blues. London football fans will also have to shake their heads in disgust at their passing fire, as a former coach was fired after only 6 months. There is no real star in the team that we can put faith in during these difficult times, and creating a fixed frame is not possible. Trust in the eyes of fans will only come after a series of successful matches. At the moment, we focus on the first match against Liverpool. Even if Bruno Santo pellets leave their mark on the story, it is not enough. We need more from Chelsea if they want to make a difference. The mind at the present moment is whether Julian Nagelsmann will be the new captain of the Blue. Will the London football team be a thief for the rest of the season? The best solution will be to put faith in a name, someone like Bruno Santo, who can act as a temporary captain. Julian Nagelsmann will definitely be the face that is more interesting than when Chelsea is beaten. He is the brightest and most responsive name, and the important factors are not only economic but also experience leading a big team or the ability to operate tactically. But can the German teacher really change the face of Chelsea at the present time? This will still be a sign of a big question because it simply went me in an encounter with Naspenko's and achievements that he had his best with Grey Lobster and Duel. This school is only the quarterfinals, while another name also has the potential to be brought into range by Chelsea's coach. It's Mauricio Pochettino, who is small in comparison to the position of the Argentinian skin layer compared to Nav Arsenal. He has the experience of facing Real Madrid when he was still the coach of Tottenham Hotspur. Even at the age of 51, he still has an undefeated record in front of the Spanish royal team with matches within the framework of the 2018 season table. Though no one can be sure that every new coach can really bring positive features for the Blue when facing a team like Real Madrid, we hope for the best. What the shareholders can expect is the spiritual element when changing Chelsea's generals can make for strains of expectation in Championship this year's season, even though they are only welcoming Kante's return after a long-term injury. The Blues' ability is still not able to get the service of the pillars, so the defense is like lack of oxygen, and along with the Self-Point Apologesta series, the defense bears the name of Oxy and always remains one of the most important factors for forming the success of the Blue in the past few years. The absence of a Silva or Obi Liquisha will definitely have a big impact on the team, so that the Blue can make a difference on the eve of the confrontation with Real Madrid. On the opposite side, the defending champion Graham Grid does not have to deal with a worthy trauma. Tell me when only Faraman went, and people who are not in good shape. Besides, Karametera just found it has the remarkable scoring instinct of me with a hat-trick in less than 10 minutes in La Liga Arena in the middle of the round passed by. The inherent stability with the win in the Champions League playground gives the fans the right to be confident in the Spanish royal team. They will be rated better than Chelsea, making for an exciting prospect to look forward to waiting for the Champions League next week. That's when Julian Nagelsmann sat in Chelsea's hot seat and encountered Bayern Munich by Thomas prisoner of misery. The end is when the captain of the Blues' mission to confront the person who used to bring the London team to the top of Europe. It is the match where Nagelsmann can prove to Bayern that they were wrong when they fired him, and also the match that Duke Gia has a chance to confront directly with the influencers. This will be a no small amount to the training style of Simeone or Guardiola, but that will be the story of the future. At the present time, Chelsea will definitely need to focus on the opponent in front of them, Real Madrid first, and then think about confronting Man City USA, 2 swimming 1 nick in the round for the 4 strongest teams. Benfica is a strange team still together. In one lineup last weekend, they just crushed Dortmund 4-2, but just let Freiburg eliminate them from the German National Cup. The Grey Lobsters' feeling is a little fragile because, at dawn this morning, they had to reduce it to just 2 shots to bring home those 2 goals. It is a wake-up call for Man City, many times stronger than Frederick, and they are ready to punish the smallest mistakes from the opponent who just defeated Borussia with a score of 4-2 to reclaim the position. Agree on the table as soon as teacher and student coach Thomas belongs to the Belgian category, a bucket of cold water when suddenly losing the number of subscribers in the German National Cup at the match. They could have done better than coaching. Trainer Thomas of the Lake said the following: Fleipus scored 2 goals from 2 shots, and I don't remember any chance from them. We played excel at some times but lack of precision at the decisive aperture. It's fair to say Bayern Munich with quality and an outstanding lineup is the control team. Better control but rating is the sport of moments, and Freiburg took advantage of the opportunities that he himself created while the Bayern players proved to be less charming with at least 2 10 missed opportunities and should be remembered. Their only victory came from a set piece in both matches. Bayern launched a total of 32 shots towards the opponent's goal, but only 13% of the time the ball goes to the same product, i.e., only 4 achieves an accuracy rate of 40%. So the poor work is the area that needs to be analyzed by German military leader Mang if they don't want to repeat the same mistake in the upcoming matches, especially 2 matches against Man City in the single-team Champions League quarter-finals. The away form of the teams this season will also be a factor that makes a difference on the eve of the second leg match in the knockout round of the Champions League. The home and away elements in arenas like Boys and Sleep always play a pull role, and the most important period are the touches on the forehead in the knockout round. However, there is one thing that we can be sure of: even if they are playing away or home, the teams will all do their best to achieve the goal of lifting the prestigious Silver Cup. The above analysis is to show them a sleek welcome from the quarterfinals, and there will be a lot of surprises from now on. Not only the stronger teams than the teams with more reputation will be defaulted, but they will keep going. This time next week, we will be tested, and now we feel excited. Thank you for accompanying the block Chromium. See you tomorrow.